It's final about to get underway. And the game is on. It's Fethard who start with an attacking threat, breaking onto it here. This is Chris Culver. Or John Tubbert, is it? Or John Tubbert. It's gone out there for a line ball for the Martins. The far side of the field, being chased down by Paddy O'Connor now. They're lined out in. So they're wearing the numbers, but in the right positions. So kicking this off the left boot is Jamie Carty, and Carty hits that one to the right and wide. So Rory McCarthy will be corner forward there, I think. So should be an interesting tie. And this is out now with Daithí Waters. He hand passes it back there. And it's a good kick there from Kieran Ling. High one, and it's over the back. Oh, the confusion of the umpires. This man was definitely going to wave it wide, but yeah. And a bit of a tussle for possession there, and now it's number 2 on his back. There's a few steps taken, play. It is very scrappy, all right, Ben. And now it's out with Jamie Carty. He pops it inside there to James Boggin. Boggin storming through off the left. To the left and wide. Disappointing why it's really taken away from the action, Ben.
Yeah, there is. Our St. Martins are going to have an awful lot of the ball in the first half with that wind, and they just have to make sure the chances when they get in past the 45 to get it to the shooters rather than maybe someone running through the middle like that. He should probably pass it back out to Kieran or someone like that, maybe to put it over the bar.
Was it a free, do you think, Ben?
Yeah, I think it was a free. It just kind of got caught. It was probably accidental, but it just kind of got caught heels. That was all. And
as you said, Ben, the pacey attack of Fethard now, trying to make something out of this with Darren Foley kicking it off the left. It's a good kick inside into the full forward line. An innocuous push in the back, draws the ire out of the stands, and it's a free in now, 13 metres out from goal. And the Fethard men will try and restore parity now after just 6 or 7 minutes. 7. So St. Martin's here today, they're trained by Larry Coleman. Larry is also over the under-14s this year, and they enjoyed success in the hurling. Yes, they did, or the under-16 hurlers. They defeated Timon in the replay. And John Coleman, who is the sub on the team, that's the uncle of, or his uncle is Larry, and that's over the bar there. A pointed free from Chris Culver there, the eldest of the Fethard men, kicking that ball over from the 13-metre line, and it's 1 point apiece now in Wexford Park. And taking this one is Daithí Waters. Waters kicks it off the left, good kick there from Waters, and he finds inch perfect pass to Kieran Ling, the nippy attacker. He's around 30 metres out. He kicks it off the left. Oh, what a beautiful point there from Kieran Ling. Beautiful score, Ben.
Brilliant score, yeah. That's going to be a problem. They're going to have someone just to stay on Kieran, because with that wind inside the 45, he's going to score 9 times out of 10. So that's going to be a big tactic for Fethard.
So fairly even opening anyway, Kate, with Kieran Ling's 2 points edging the Martins ahead. Impressive points as well.
Yeah, very good, and great response to Fethard's point there against the wind. So it was a great point from the Martins.
And now it's Kieran Ling winning possession for the Martins. Out now with Brian Burney. Burney lets it off to Richard Devericks. Devericks off the right. Oh, Gary Owen there. And it's a far too wayward.
Better argue with.
And when you're at the semi-finals, their game, even though it was very tactical, it was enjoyable to watch. And now here's Kevin Price. Kevin Price onto it for the Martins. He's around halfway out. And now it's with the towering midfielder, Daithí Waters. He hits it back there to Daithí Hayes. Hayes passes it off inside there. And it's now with Kieran Chicky, or now it's out with Jamie Carty. Back now with Daithí Hayes, the in-rushing Daithí. He's past 13 metres out. He's brought to the ground there by Darren Foley. Plays let continue though. And kicking that ball off the left. Daniel Mullen. It's very confused with the soccer style, the numbers all over the place. So it's back now with Richard Devericks. Devericks, a lot of space in front of him. The nearest challenge to him there is Mick Roach. A lot of space in front of him. Here's Oh, beautiful point, beautiful point. So 14 minutes gone now, and it's the Martins who create a 2-point advantage here in Wexford Park. 3 points to 1. And they win this kick out as well with Dahi Waters running through. Hits it off the left. It's a good kick too. Oh, but it goes to the right and wide. Would have been a beautiful point.
Especially the way the two teams play. We knew it wasn't going to be a really open game. It is very tight and very tough as well. So it's just going to be tight all the way through. I don't think no one's going to walk away with it.
William Doyle kicks this now, and breaking down with this now. Here's Kieran Ling. Ling back to Dahi Waters. Waters off the right. Good kick there from Waters. Trying to find, a hefty challenge there with Darren Foley coming out on top. Getting the brunt of that challenge there was Callum Francis. Now with the crowd behind him, here's number 9, Chris Colfer. He's dispossessed though by Dahi Waters. A key battle here today between the two towering figures, one for each side. And now a free they're awarded for St. Martin's. Oh, it's a lethal one now. Here's lovely kick. Oh, that's a very disappointing miss there, Ben, by
probably should have passed it into John Tubbert, who was kind of after losing Willie Debricks for the first time today, so disappointing way from Chris.
Kieran Ling now, it's with Dahi Waters. Waters, a lot of space around him. Fethard must be afraid of him. He kicks it inside there into the full forward line. They're waiting for that ball. It's Kieran Chicky Redmond. He was listening to our coverage of the final last week in the hurling. Kicks it off the left. Oh, sweet, beautiful point there from Kieran Chicky Redmond. That was a real peach of a point, Ben.
Yeah, brilliant point there. He got it in the corner, and to bring it in there and to get it over the bar was a fantastic point.
Now from William Doyle. And it falls straight into the hands of James Bogan. Bogan running through and passes it off to Jamie Carty. Carty with space. Left. Goal! Right in the back of the net. What a goal! Top right hand corner. You couldn't have written it. He absolutely stormed through. That was Jamie Carty there. Got the delivery he wanted and raced through around 20 metres inside and clinically finished it in the back of William Doyle's net. Now after 20 minutes, it's the Martins who lead here 1-4 to 1 point. A classic goal there, Ben Brosnan.
Yeah, brilliant goal. Absolutely fantastic goal. Great pass from Paddy Kelly, and he absolutely stuck it in the top corner. So I think Fethard will have to work on the kickouts and maybe a small bit more, because Martin seem to win in nearly every kickout that's being kicked out at the minute.
Out now with Paddy O'Connor. O'Connor around 45 metres out, lets it off there to Brian Burney. Burney off the right, Brian Burney. That was a real shot in the dark, Ben. Around 45 metres out. Kieran Ling now standing over this one. 21 minutes gone here in the Tom Doyle Supply Senior Football Championship Final. It's out now with Dahi Waters. He kicks it off to Kieran Ling. Ling off the left. Oh, what a beautiful point. Now Fethard trying to make a little bit of an attacking threat. Here's John Tubbert. Pops it off there. Oh, disappointing really from Tubbert now, with Brian Burney getting onto this one. Burney hand passes it off inside there to Dahi Waters. Waters around the centre being chased down by Mark Wallace. Back now with Richard Devricks. Devricks pops it off there to that's Paddy Kelly. Drops it inside but to the left and wide.
And just tried to get the ball down and get it down to John Tubbert again.
William Doyle kicks this, and breaking onto it there, that's Kieran Ling. Ling off the left. Beautiful kick there from Ling. Kicks it inside. And now here's Kieran Chicky Redmond of Cool Ballow. Now he's swivelling his way past Darren Foley. He's brought to ground, and a free out. A controversial decision, let's leave it at that. And we've just got 6 minutes of normal time remaining here at Wexford Park. And it's the Martins who are leading 1-5 to 1 point, but bear in mind they have a strong breeze with them coming from the Clonard end. This falls around the parallelogram. Oh, lovely point there from Richard Devricks. A high ball from Kieran Ling, and it goes to the left and wide. That's the 9th wide for St. Martin's. This kick out now from William Doyle. Hits it straight down the middle. And racing onto that there, that's James Bogan. And clearing it is Martin Power. Out now with Mick Roach. Dispossessed there by Colin Francis. Now it's with Jamie Carty and passes it inside. Richard Devricks, just spilled over there to the left.
Have to hold on for the last few minutes and maybe try to regroup at half time and get someone in there to talk to him.
So,
Yeah, 9 wides, but I suppose since the 19th minute they've started to tag on a good few scores. They've scored, I suppose, maybe 1-3 since the 19th minute. Before that they were probably very unsettled, but they have got the scores, picked up a good few scores since then.
Willie Devricks' free there falls to the hands of William Doyle, and Doyle tries to get rid of it desperately, but it falls to a Pearsonstown man's hands. This is Dahi Waters. Waters is dispossessed, though. It's a real ping pong battle, you know. Great dispossessional work on both sides, and just as I say there, the physicality.
He seems to be tugged back there, so the referee was close enough anyway. He's in there on the 21, he was able to spot it. So this could be another point for Fethard, and it narrow the margin going in at half time. I think they'd be happy enough considering the strength of the wind, but time will tell. So
it's the Martins who are leading here with just 1 minute to go until half time. It's 1-6 to 1 point, and standing over this one now, Dara Barden.
Difficult off his life. I suppose he's shooting from the right.
Oh, sorry, Chris Colfer. I did go to an opticians about my eyes, and they said there's nothing wrong with them. Here's Chris Colfer off the right. And it's wide. So around 45 metres out from the town end goal. This is Kieran Ling now. Steadying himself, takes a look at the posts. Another look. One step back. Off the left. It's a dangerous one. And with that, it's half time here in Wexford Park for the Tom Doyle Supply Senior Football Championship final clash between St. Martin's and Fethard. 1-6 now to 1 point. And, well, the wind deciding the lead really in the opening half, Kate.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely playing its part, but very close game all the same. And the two teams going hell for leather. I suppose hitting into each other, and it's been a very entertaining first half. I suppose the Martins are deservedly 1-6 to 1 point, but they might be very disappointed with the amount of wides they've had in the first half. 9 wides in total, with that strong wind compared to 2 for Fethard.
Tomorrow night and Tuesday night.
So that's 3 nights in a row of entertainment for €10 a night.
For €10 and it's for Hope. It should be very good.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tony. The match is back on. Thank you.
Very much.
Yeah. Thanks a million, Kate. Well, just there you missed Paddy Kelly making a storming run through there. He took her out 6 or 7 steps with the benefit of Hawkeye, I think, anyway, Ben.
Yeah, no, he was absolutely fantastic when they got it straight from the throw-in, but probably should have just tapped it over the bar to get another score on the board before Fethard can even put more pressure on them again.
It's 1-6 to 1 point now, and so this is a line ball to come now with Kieran Ling standing over this one. Pops it back there to Dahi Waters. Waters being tackled there by number 17, Micheal Dwyer. Back out now with Ed O'Byrne. O'Byrne off to Kieran Ling. Now it's with Paddy Kelly. He made that blistering one. Here's another one now as he lets it off to Ed O'Byrne. Now it's with Brian Burney. Off now with Callum Francis. Really fluid, effective attacking force of the Martins standing out here today. Kieran Cheeky Redmond pops it back there for the Martins. Lets it off there to Brian Burney. Burney being hassled and harried by a combination of Fethard men. He's running through, weaving his way through, hand passes it, and that popped.
Very good score, very good run as well. Probably might have taken 1 or 2 steps, so he's probably fouled on the way in as well. So Shawnee did well to play the advantage and good hand pass over the bar. How easy they are finding it to shoot, even with this wind that they're playing against a very strong wind, but they seem to be working very, very hard. And the likes of Dottie and Paddy Kelly running straight through the middle is very, very effective. Here's Paddy again.
So Dahi Waters sending that ball off to Paddy, ready, soloing his way through. Oh, Janie, another poor wide there. It came off the upright to the left and wide. 1-7 to 1 point after 4 minutes within the restart here. Kieran Ling swiveling his way around the Fethard defence. Just a bit of his soccer skill there, Ben. You know that from playing soccer this morning. How would you rate that?
That was very good. Kieran used to play professional in England, so it was no surprise there with that. That was a YouTube clip, I think.
Without doubt. Sick move there. 6 minutes now since the restart here in Wexford Park, and that's a wide ball from the Martins now. That is the 13th wide for the Martins now within just 36 minutes of play.
Maybe they should have maybe had a plan B, which they don't seem to be having. Now they're leaving loads of space in front of the St. Martin's full forward line, and that's not a great idea either, really, with Kieran and Dottie be able to kick the ball in, and Paddy Kelly especially as well.
So now earning this kick is Paddy Kelly. Now it's with Brian Barney. Barney lets it inside and breaking onto it is Richard Devericks. Devericks storming through outside the D. Lets it off there too. And Kieran Chicky Redmond. Oh, brilliant save by William Doyle. But it's drifted out there for a 45-metre kick. Well, a really dangerous attack there by the Martin.
Yeah, brilliant play again by Redmond. Is it really
Kieran
good? Yeah, Kieran Redmond. Great play for him, but it was a great save by Willie Doyle.
Brilliant save there from William Doyle. Straight to William Doyle's hands. He kicks a short one though. Off there to the far side of the field. Now it's with Colin Francis. Francis back to Ling. Back to Francis now and with Willie Devericks. Devericks inside to Dahi Waters. Waters off the left. Lovely point from the outside of his left boot. Dahi Waters fires that one over the bar. 1-8 to 1 point now. Brilliant point. Yeah, too much tugging back there on the Fethard man. And the Barnes are free there. It's quickly taken though. And Shawnee O'Shea lets it play. Here's Darren Foley embodying his diligence. And there you have it. The Vuvu Swailers of Fethard appearing here in Wexford Park now. That's their second point. When did they get their first, Kate?
They got it on the 7.5 minutes.
And I can also tell you that Clara are the Kilkenny Senior Hurling Champions. They defeated Carrickshock on a final scoreline of 115 to 210, and that means for us that Clara will play out of the Balloch in next Sunday's one of the first round of the Leinster Hurling Championship club stages. So now with this one, here's number 6, Graham O'Grady. O'Grady pops it off there and kicking that one off the right. That's a beautiful point. Who is that there, Ben?
Chris Colfer again. They need that. Just like here in the first half, they have to start shooting from maybe 35, 40 yards out because that wind will carry it.
I'm nearly sure Tomas is a brother of the centre back Dahi Hayes. And great kick there by James Bogan inside there to Kieran Chicky Redmond on the D. Kieran Chicky off the left. Phew. Oh, that threat. Back out now with Paddy Kelly. Paddy Kelly kicks it off the left. Oh, good interception there. And now it's with Darren Foley. Foley off the right. Oh,
again, there's no need for that.
Panicking, really.
That's it, yeah. There's still a lot of time left. There's still 15, 20 minutes now. There's no need to be shooting that erratically this early, so.
It's 1-8 to 3 points now in Wexford Park and just 12.5 minutes left. It's all about the Martins keeping possession now. Dahi Waters nearly won his second consecutive kick out, but breaking onto it there, that's number 17. Number 17 is Kieran Dwyer. Oh, lovely kick there. Oh, but he didn't look too happy when he kicked it. That was Darren Foley.
He probably should have brought it in. It could have been a goal on there if he had worked it in, like St. Martin's in the first half. If Paulie run up there, passed it in, they got a goal off it. He probably should have passed that into John Turbert in there, number 17, whoever it was. To get a shot on goal maybe at this stage.
So pops it off there. And now it's with number 3, Daniel Mullen now. John Tubbard. No, he doesn't win his penalty. So St. Martin's get out of jail there. We'll have a look back at that one there, Ben. And working this one out there is Kieran. Was it a penalty?
I think if it was anywhere else on the pitch, they probably would have got it, but it is an awful lot harder to get a penalty, obviously, because they don't really want to be giving them. But it was unlucky. It wasn't. He probably lost the ball himself, maybe a small bit as well.
So Ed O'Byrne receives the delivery of Dahi Waters. He pops it off now, and it's back to Dahi Waters. Waters kicks it off the left. Good ball inside to Kieran Chicky Redmond. He's alone in there. Pops it off now to Ed O'Byrne. Back now with Kieran. Oh, what a piece of skill there from Kieran Chicky Redmond. Inside, finds. Oh, brilliant save by William Doyle. He's an absolute exhibition in the goal here today for Fethard. Brilliant save.
Yeah, well, if Fethard lose, it won't be down to Willie Doyle anyway. That's 2 great saves he's made.
So now bursting through with this is that's number 10, Brian Burney. He lets it off to Jamie Carty. Mark Wallace. It's like a Sudoku puzzle trying to figure out who's who with the programme here. Anyway, here's Darren Foley now racing through with this one. Darren Foley, around 45 metres out from the Martins goal. Kicks it in there, and Daniel Mullen. Oh, Chris Colfer.
Score
It's a
again.
brilliant point. Brilliant point now. 1-8 to 4 points. The rain has held off here in Wexford Park, and fairly enjoyable football for the crowd that is gathered here. And the kick out is broken down, and now it's with number 11, John Tubbert. Tubbert, around 20 metres out, kicks it off the right. Can he now it down to 3? Yes, he does. Oh, beautiful point, Ben.
Another good score, and the crowd are getting back.
Fourth consecutive point now.
Yeah, and the crowd are definitely getting behind Fethard well for the last 10 minutes, so that will really drive them on as well.
So that's kicked into the full forward line. Here's that's number 24, Sean B. Foley. To the left and wide.
Again, that ball shouldn't have been kicked up from there. Should have passed it in. Probably. Look, John Tubbert just kind of walking around the front there. So
panicking again, I think.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly what's coming down to.
And it looks like that Kieran Cheeky Redmond will move to the stand.
Playing very well. It's having him in there is very good. Like, when you see Fethard, they only have John Tubbert in there. Where when they have Cheeky Redmond there, they can afford to have Kieran outside and kick the balls into him. It's a big advantage for them to have someone like Kieran Redmond to be there.
So here's Ryan Murphy. He pops it back there to Kieran Ling. Ling steadies himself off the left. High ball.
Could be dangerous.
Falling one in there. But working out this one out there is Micheal Dwyer. And it's out there for a wide ball to come. 1-8 to 5 points. So over this one there, that's Brian Burney. That's it back there to Kieran Ling. Ling hits a crossfield ball there. And it's out with James Boggin. Or sorry, that's Daithí Waters, sorry.
He's big boy.
It's back to Kieran Ling. It's 2 minutes of additional time played here in Wexford Park. And that's it! The St. Martin's Club in their first final ever in the history of the club. Larry Coleman there down there, hugging number 14 there, Richard Devericks. An absolute delight for the well-known hurling club, St. Martin's now, claiming this their first senior football title. And, well, relatively low scoring affair. Full time here in Wexford Park, 1-8 to 5 points. Ben, fully deserving of their victory are St. Martin's.
Yeah, definitely. They were the better team today. I think tactically they were very, very good. They did kind of suss out Fethard more or less straight from the start. They kind of knew Fethard's strengths, and they tried to counteract them as best they could, and they definitely did deserve to win today on the scale of the way the game went.
Fethard will be disappointed. Probably, they'll be disappointed they didn't get more scores on the board, but I think there's no question that the Martins are definitely the stronger team there today.
Ben, a lot of players in there for the county squad. Do you think that Aidan O'Brien can bring in a few as well, and hopefully a better squad then next year, even better?
Yeah, definitely. Look, there is a trial game next week, so you'd expect maybe 7 or 8 lads that were there, maybe even more, 8 or 9 of them that were there today to be at that trial game, because obviously Fethard had a great run and Martins have more than just 3 or 4 really good players. They're a very good team, so you would expect a lot of additions from the county panel from today's game. Yeah.
Next up for Wexford, the out of the Balloch are out against Clara of Kilkenny next Sunday in Kilkenny. And I suppose that's all from us this evening. Thanks to Ben, Kate and myself. And well, it's been quite the year of championship, and we'll hope to bring you more of it next year for the league. And I'd like to thank Rory Murphy and Joe Carroll and our cameraman for today, Lars Sutton. And hopefully we'll have more and greater championship coverage next year. Best of luck.